Honorable Chairs, members of the committee, good afternoon. My name is Claire Tayluni. I'm here on behalf of Reproductive Equity Now. Thank you for the opportunity to voice my opposition to HB 5309. Reproductive Equity Now works in Connecticut and across New England to make equitable access to the full spectrum of reproductive health care a reality for all people, including young people, without barriers. Connecticut has long been committed to reproductive health rights and justice, having codified the rights secured under Roe v. Wade in our state statutes over 30 years ago. In that time, Connecticut has always stood for the principle that every person deserves the freedom to make deeply personal healthcare decisions with dignity, privacy, and autonomy. And in ensuring that young people must access comprehensive counseling from a licensed professional about their pregnancy options, the state has also long recognized that young people may not have a parent or trusted adult with whom to have those safe conversations. Because our organization works across New England, I wanted to spend my comments this afternoon illustrating the harms of the judicial bypass system for minors to access abortion care that we see in practice in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, where parental consent is required for young people aged 15 and younger, a judicial bypass, which is the option, of course, if parental consent cannot be obtained, has not been denied in almost 40 years. And to be clear, this is not to suggest that the process itself is easy. To the contrary, it shows that judges, by and large, find young people capable of making informed decisions about their pregnancies. But the process itself, as I mentioned, is arduous and unnecessarily burdensome. Research shows that of people who navigated the judicial bypass system in Massachusetts from 2010 to 2016, an average experienced a delay of accessing an abortion by nearly 15 days, and 1 in 5 experienced a delay of 21 days or more. Young people who used the system during this time were disproportionately young people of color and young people with low incomes. These delays force young people to access abortion care later in their pregnancies, increasing the cost of care and limiting their options, especially if their access to care is delayed so as to make them ineligible for medication abortion. At its core, this legislation is asking the General Assembly to confront whether it trusts young people. Connecticut law already recognizes that minors can consent to a wide range of healthcare services, and just last year, this body reaffirmed that minors can consent to their own contraceptive care and other pregnancy-related care. HB 5309 represents a sharp and troubling departure from this recognition and from Connecticut's strong legacy. The majority of young people seeking abortion care do involve their parents, regardless of whether or not the law requires it. But legislation can't manufacture healthy family relationships. It can, however, create harm when it assumes that every family is safe. The judicial bypass process proposed in this bill suggests the opposite of trusting young people. Requiring them to appear before a judge to justify their healthcare decisions sends a clear message, and we urge you to reject this legislation. Thank you.